Not bad.
No.
Maybe time for a new face.
Oh! Hello, this is Greg Berzinsky for Beardbrand Alliance, and today we are going to get the reactions of women of a certain age. All of these women are just slightly over the age of 60, and they're going to be responding to different shape beards. I'm going to show you pictures of guys with all different types of beards.
Okay.
And give me a gut reaction. Up first, we have a 5 o'clock shadow.
That's acceptable.
Acceptable. Oh, this might be difficult.
It adds a little bit of definition, and it's nice.
Do you prefer guys that are clean shaved or have a little stubble on their faces?
I'm gonna go clean shaven.
Baby's bottom.
You like
Clean shaven.
boy.
But I have dated mustachioed men and I have dated bearded men.
So
I'm not married.
none of them stay. So this guy up next, pretty famous, has a little more stubble on his face.
I like it. I think it's charming.
I'm good with that.
Good with that. Okay.
Yeah, if it matches the blue eyes, yeah.
If it goes with Jake Gyllenhaal. You would prefer him smooth-faced.
I would have preferred the first photo smooth face.
Oh, what's the difference?
I think it was this just looks unshaven. That looks more intentional.
So we let your stubble beard grow in, and this would be a full beard, but early.
Oh, I would call that bearded.
That's bearded.
That's bearded, yeah. That looks nice.
Clean it up a little and I'll like it better.
Where would you clean up this guy's beard?
A little above the cheek and a little under on the neck.
Okay, so you like a groomed beard. I am not a groomer. I don't have hair going up that high. My son Victor's hair grows up to his eyeballs like this.
Yeah, well then deal with it.
Okay.
Wax it or shave it or whatever you gotta do.
So what do you think of the grooming on his beard? Look at his cheeks, look at his neck.
I would prefer it to be more groomed.
Yeah, so like neatness counts, right?
It does.
Okay, so we have another category here. We are going to call the mustache. So different types of mustaches here. What do you think of a guy who goes full in, big signature mustache?
I dated a guy who had a mustache that crawled over his lip, and so I'm 4 years of use to that. The little curlicue thing is new to me. He's got a little of the beard thing going on too. Not sure.
This is a beard stash.
I'm okay with that because I can tell he's taking care of the rest of it, so I'm good with that blend.
Well, I think it's a fun look. I don't know if I would want that fun look on my man.
So do you think that's a look that a guy could wear in business?
I think it depends on what you do, what your job is.
So this particular guy is a pretty big company owner, a CEO type.
Well, if you're the CEO, you can do anything you want.
Well, this is Eric, who is the founder of Beardbrand.
Okay.
So he could probably get away with it, probably more than others.
Oh, hi, Eric. Not bad.
So what do you think of, this is the classic chevron type of mustache.
I think it's fine. It's fine. It's a little Ted Lasso, which is not a dig because I love Ted.
This is great. This is Yellowstone. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
That's
this
great.
is the 2023
Let's
beard.
go. I can have that.
This is my
Cheers.
recommendation for everyone.
Yes.
If you're going to grow a mustache, you want to make it look a little more modern, a
Yeah.
little more rugged, add the 5 o'clock shadow or the stubble beard.
I'll tell you what. That's fine.
Oh.
That's a fine looking mustachio.
So do you see like dad mustache here? I mean, when you see mustaches, is there anything that comes to mind?
Well, I don't think he does per se, but I mean, I guess on him you could interpret it as a dad mustache, maybe. I think a mustache alone, if I had to, I'd say it's more of a military or law enforcement look.
So that's the
mustache.
Top Gun reference. So what do you think of a handlebar mustache?
Look. It's a familiar face.
A familiar face.
Again, I think it's fun. It shows a lot of attention to detail. It's a commitment to do a handlebar like that because you always have to make sure that it looks great.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy looks a lot better when I have a picture of you with the mustache like around in the circle.
Oh.
When we went to the ball game and you didn't have all this little stuff, and that was a good look.
So what do you think of this type of mustache? This would be the biker mustache, or some people call it a horseshoe.
I think it's interesting. I think it has a little bit of fun to it. I think it's going to be really specific to your face shape. Like it's either going to work or it's not. But I think it's got a little pizzazz.
I mean, if I look at the guy, he's got nice eyebrows, his hair's done, he probably put some pomade or something in his hair. That looks good. He's got the short stubble that I like. It's a little stringy on the end. I don't know if I like that horseshoe.
So this is Carlos, one of the faces of Beardbrand.
Great, Carlos. Maybe time for a new face. Oh.
So this is a biker beard. When you take the last beard, let it grow even longer, let more connect.
Well, it's like he has lamb chops that he moved over and stuck them on the end of his mustache. So, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like it just a little neater.
Okay, so once again, grooming.
Grooming. Put some stuff in there. Put some Beardbrand stuff in there. It'll look better.
It's not my. It doesn't really appeal to me. It doesn't feel like a complete look.
Oh, okay.
Like it just feels like it's a puzzle. It's an incomplete puzzle to me.
Oh. Do you feel that way about a mustache? A solo, like a chevron, a solo mustache?
No, I don't think so.
So this looks like a partial beard and a shape.
For me, it's like, what happened?
Oh, okay. So, do you then prefer like all or nothing?
I think so. I think maybe that's just it for me. It's just sort of like, maybe if you go a little too clever, it just loses me.
Okay, we're going into full beards now. This is a modern.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
This is a modern beard.
Yeah, he's got everything. That's great. He looks like he takes good care of his beard. He doesn't let food get in there. It's clean. I like the shadow thing. I can handle that kind of gradual.
Do you like that gradual?
I'm good. Yes, that's nice.
I think that's nice. I think it doesn't. It looks very groomed and tailored, and it doesn't. It doesn't feel like there's something missing.
Even though his sideburns are missing.
They are missing. But I mean, he's real tight here, so.
So yeah, it works with the hair.
It works with the hair.
Yeah. When you see a guy who's obviously done this much grooming, do you make any kind of assumptions? Does it bother you that men spend a lot of time on their facial hair?
No, please do, because please do spend time on your facial hair. Just make sure none of those little mustachio things kind of go spiky spike. Treat him well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so this guy, good, fine.
So this is
I'm fine with a little
executive corporate
yes,
beard.
That's fine because the mustache is above the lip. Yes.
Yep.
Looks nice.
Looks nice.
Yeah, and I think that it's nicely balanced with his hair length.
So you work in a corporate environment and government. You're in a job that typically guys don't wear a lot of beards, do they? Or do they? Do they more so now?
Well, it really depends. In the corporate world, it kind of depends on your role. Because there are some roles where you're very suit wearing, very outward facing.
So outward facing is different.
Outward facing, you really have to think about the audience and what the external audience cares about, right?
Yeah. I showed this because he's in a suit.
He's in a suit, yeah.
Obviously, perfectly groomed, hair and beard. Could he be running, your company? Could he be the face of your company? Could he be?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So a guy in your industry, could he wear this beard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because we are all in the hospitality industry. We're all about how appearances and how you appear.
Right.
So we're good. Yes. In fact, I know people who work like that.
So what do you think about a bigger beard, bigger mustache?
Oh, is this the founder again?
Yes.
From a different... Oh, man. Trick question. I'm like, I see the eyes. I like the mustache. The beard's a little wavy.
Yeah. Eric has particular wave patterns in his beard, but this is a natural beard. You can tell that he's somewhat groomed on the side.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
It's a question of neatening up the bottom.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So big length, big mustache, you're okay with, but you want more
I'm
grooming.
okay. Yes.
Could this be an outward-facing presentation in your corporate environment?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting, and I think it really comes down to how it plays with your team and how it plays externally. If it's perceived that that's you but you're still kind of part of the team versus if people think that you're making a statement. And so I think that a lot of it is on other people's perceptions, and that's not fair, but that's the way it is. And ultimately it needs to fit with your total look, right? Because your total look is really what people are taking in. I think that they're accepted as long as you're fitting in with your team in, are they suit wearing? Are you suit wearing? Is it a creative space? It's all so different.
Will it hurt your job? Maybe, maybe not. Probably, hopefully not. Hopefully people aren't.
If you are great at your job, it doesn't hurt you.
Right.
Really.
There you go. Okay, we have a basketball player, not a corporate job.
Not a corporate job.
Yeah, but what do you think about this type of beard? This is actually considered a version of a Philly beard.
I like the look.
You like the look?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, there we go. I was just looking at his beard. The other day, I was like, how can somebody get so much of their face covered in a beard? Because that's an old picture. Because now it's even higher. But you know what? If you're going to bring us to a championship, honey, you just let that beard grow. That is a very dense beard, but obviously he's trying to, shape it, manipulate it. It's your identity.
Yeah, so a lot of times...
Not everybody has that.
So last up here within the beard category, we have full throttle, big beard, big stylized mustache.
I respect it, but I'm not drawn to it.
Not drawn to it.
It's commitment to a beardum. There's no blank spots. It's the mustache is. I like the mustache. It's not too
That's a
puffy over.
A walrus.
Yeah, it's not too walrusy, so it's acceptable with the beard.
So this guy asked you out on a date.
Let me see. I have to think about it. It's acceptable.
So, what do you think of bald with beard?
I'm good with that. Most men do that. It's like, well, I can't grow it here. I'll grow it here.
Good. So, what do you think of the combination of the shaved head with the big beard?
My brother has shaved his head for years and wears a beard with it, and I think it's a great look on him. It's great, and he has great color here. I mean, the gradation of the color and everything's fabulous.
Just not your cup of tea.
Just not my cup of tea. Like, from across the room, I'd be like, that's a great beard.
And our last category, we have partial beard shapes. I don't know if you could separate the man from the
I was going to say that. Like Wolverine. I don't think I like the different stuff that he's got going on. It's not, what's the word? Little of the gray, little of the stubble, little like the little light brown with the this. It's not a good beard.
Oh.
No, don't like it.
Would you prefer him dye his beard?
If it's done naturally, yes. But those fake guys, it's like, come on, dude. Nothing is that black.
I don't know if you can separate the man from the facial hair. But what do you think of that facial hair for you?
No.
No. This is the chin strap.
No.
Corporate acceptability.
Less so than the sort of traditional beard, but it's very groomed and no one could really kind of fault it.
Fault it because it is so groomed. Right. So what do you think of this?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I like the other guy who had the better groomed, looked like he went to the barber every day. I like that look better than this.
Because this is the same amount of commitment, but
I know, but you know what?
Strap.
You're going to have it. They're not going to be even. I guarantee you they are not even.
Right.
And I don't like the mustache like that.
So that's a lot of just too much grooming?
Yeah, that's
too much trimming?
That's too much. I like the other one that was.
Yeah. So we have a whaler, an Amish beard, corporate acceptability.
Tightly groomed, I think it's acceptable, but I think that it's, again, just like the other one, it's right on the line.
And where do you find yourself with this beard?
No.
No. So
I may be projecting on the corporate acceptability. This is possible.
if this is perfectly groomed, what do you think of a guy who has no mustache with a beard?
I'm good with that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So you don't look at this and say, hey, your mustache is
No,
missing.
not at all. I'm looking at his lips.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm
a lot like the whaler.
Better kissing.
We have the whaler again. So what do you think of this guy then?
No.
No. On all accounts, corporate beard as well as personal.
No.
No.
No, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's been cared for to me.
So when you look at this guy, what comes to mind?
There's no female in your life.
Ouch.
He's trying to make it look fluffy. He's making this commitment to this beard, but I can tell that it's not. I mean, I like his groomed hair.
He obviously is committed to grooming. His hair is really
Yes,
well
hair's
groomed.
great.
I think he chooses
Eyebrows
to
are
wear
good. The beard.
This is a Van Dyke, which is an anchor beard.
I think it's attractive.
Corporate acceptability.
Edge.
Okay.
Again, it's very well groomed, and I think that's your. What are you wearing it with? Right. I think that's part of it.
Oh no!
Van Dyke.
But it's all overdone.
Overdone.
He looks like the anonymous face guy. You know, the white mask with the. Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. I just saw that. So we have
looks
circle
like
beards.
Jalen Hurts.
Circle
yeah,
beards.
that's fine. That's good. Everybody's got him now. That's a little too much going on there, but this is good.
Corporate acceptability?
Yes.
Yes. And your preference on this beard?
It's attractive, but it's not for me.
Oh, I know. He's another actor.
If you were going to pick a circle beard and make recommendations for people, would you rather the short, well-trimmed, well manicured, or the obviously
I'm
trimmed and
even.
manicured?
I'm 50-50.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
So either
50-50.
one.
Yeah.
So is this more your brother's
Yep.
beard? Okay.
That's what I know.
It's interesting because a lot of middle-aged men will actually start out full bearded and end up with a circle beard. And I have not figured that quite out. I'm curious, and maybe guys have any insight on that. Why do you think a lot of, plus 40-year-old men end up with circle beard?
But that's also completely corporate acceptable.
Okay, interesting. So you heard it here right from the horse's mouth that you can wear alternate beard styles as opposed to just the tight corporate, coming from someone who is within that culture. Which is your favorite type of look?
I like nothing. I don't like a stubble beard with a full mustache. Then I'll take I don't mind the circle thing if I have to. Full. No. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Eric.
Nice product.
I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a lot of fun for me and very insightful, especially coming from two women who liked a smooth face, but yet were swayed by certain types of beards. Comment below and tell me what you think. Be nice, be kind, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Until we meet again.
What is going on? Beardbrand Founder here, and I want to talk to you guys about styling paste. What is the styling paste? It is a styling product. You use it on your hair or you use it on your beard. So that means you're going to tame your beard, you're going to tame your hair, and it's going to give you a satin finish.